Hey Busters, welcome back to another capsule toy video. So today we'll be opening up it's called the eyed dead leaf mantis. Sorry Busters, not quite too sure about the proper naming for these, but yeah, basically it's the dead leaf mantis with an eye pattern on the wings from the Ikimono Daizukan line, or the Living Encyclopedia Kamakiri 04, or the Praying Mantis 04, or the 4th series in the set. So this is, as always, a 500 yen capsule toy. Here in Japan, it costs 500 yen to roll each. And for those who've watched my video since kind of the beginning, you'll notice by now probably that this line does no longer come in a display stand capsule, and is now just using the Bandai's generic plastic capsule case. So yeah, so these guys came out, I think basically it was about a month ago. So yeah, sorry Busters, I was away on vacation. So, but luckily, I guess luckily, I'm not too sure luckily, but the praying mantis guys here aren't that popular. Probably you know why. You know, it's just not that popular, especially with girls. So despite it being quite old, it is still, for the most part, still slightly readily available. So I was able to just slowly take my time and try to snipe it. So I finally was able to snipe this guy. But so yeah, so this guy definitely a lot more pieces compared. For those who watched my previous video with the from the same set, the baby praying mantis, a lot more pieces. So let's just get these guys out. So yeah, basically what is it, this one was a bit harder to snipe because this was the easier to snipe actually, because this is the only brown one. So I could tell just by looking inside the capsule, like if the limbs were brown, then I knew it was this one. So however, sometimes it is a bit hard to see based on how the positioning of the capsule, so it did take a while, but I finally managed to get it. And this time it does come with wings, so definitely now a premium thing for one of the more rare ones in the lines now. So because they now start selling wings, so and with the display stands. So there we go. So as always, they are gracious enough to put the antennas in cardboard, so not just to bend them and damage them. So let's just quickly try to show off the head here. Kind of gruesome, sorry Busters, but so I just want to show off that compound eye action. So sorry Busters, I mentioned earlier video, but here you go. Just add some lighting for my little. So there you go. Just so you can see a bit more, like so, with nice molded detail underneath and the compound eye effect. So very nice, very nice. And here we have the body. Ooh, very dead leaf like. And he's missing his little arms here. So as you can see, it's just a peg. You just kind of gotta bloop back on, like so. Very, very sharp, as always. So, and let's get it on with the legs. So as always, the legs say here R2, so this time it says 2 and RL, and in case you guys ever lose this thing, or it pops off, they do say on the ball joint itself one more time what part it is, so you don't have to worry about it. Although this time, looking at it, doesn't quite say it. It should have it somewhere, but they usually hide it in a very nice place. However, if they don't say it, it's because it's quite obvious which one is which. So this is the left 2. So bottom is down here and left is here. So this one goes here. So it's, I guess it's the design quite obvious which one goes where. So, but however, I'm just going to put these here first. Sorry, Busters. So just to save time, I will be just putting, sorry Busters, so I will just be putting the legs on off screen because one, as always, I'm doing this with just a tablet, so it does kind of get in the way. It just slows things down. This is the right one, and also it's just easier for me to put it in when my arms aren't stretched out. So yeah, so grab these legs here. So Busters, be right back to save you some time. So there we go, Busters, back. So just before I put everything on, just want to show off a bit of the articulation here. So this back does move up this much, kind of like a dead leaf. You know, I got some side to side because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 parts here. So quite nice. All this is painted. So yeah, this is all painted plastic, which is very nice. So, and then next up, we got this part here, where you just, actually I'm going to put the head on first. So look at, that's just, you know, some really nice painted detail, the gradient here. So it's got like a matte finish, and even on the arms it's got painted detail here with like the sprayed on light brown, so very nice. The body itself has of course molded detail, because why would they not? And they even added some line colors to it, so it's quite nice, or rather it's very nice. Next we just pop on the head here. Don't want to push it too hard, don't want to break anything, so also, you know, don't want it to cut my finger, because oops, because these things are made with 3D scans, so like it is just as sharp as a realistic praying mantis. There we go. Next, sorry Busters about that sound. One of the night cargo trains go driving by, so there we go. And then we have the eyes. So the eyes, however, I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to put it, so let's refer back. Medama. So it's supposed to go like this. And then this part leaf goes up here, because I guess it pops open like this with the eyes. So you should have it like this. So basically you want this protruding part up here. Oops, and here are the ball joints here that you just attach it to. Maybe you should put these on before I put on the body, but there we go. 1 and 2. So definitely this guy has a lot of paint apps, like really nice. I think compared to for all the praying mantises I have, this guy's definitely the most realistic. Not mold wise, but just color wise, because all the previous ones I've had, it was just green, so they kind of just saved on the green from the plastic. But this guy, because of the brown, is really good. So sorry Busters, this part's a bit, I'm going to quickly just do it off screen. There we go. So, and then you put the wings, but before I put the wings on, I just want to show that you are able to rotate these and put them down here, so like it's normal without the wings. So for those who want to pose him or it, I'm not sure if it's a boy or girl actually. Someone of you know, maybe the eye thing is for like males or females only, I don't know, but you are able to have it like this. And oops, this one, I think mine is just a bit warped here with a ball joint, so it doesn't pop on quite as nicely, but so I did struggle with that. But let's just pop it on here quickly. So I do love that detailing here, like just the ridges, like it was chewed on leaf. That's just really nice. So yeah, this one's just doesn't quite want to stay, but there we go. And then we put on the wings. Based on this, it should go like, yes, this one. So these just pop up in here. To give it the full look. However, let's see. But probably this is supposed to go in front of these because it is the wing, so. Whoops! Pop that off, but we'll put it on later, so. There we go, 1. And 2, so no doubt this guy will most definitely be posed, you know, with its wingspan open, because that's, why would you not? That's the whole point. There you have it, Busters. Although I say that, but the lighting is quite bad, so let me just shine a bit of extra light on him. So there we have it, Busters. It looks very nice. Full 360. So you can see like the nice lighting, the colors. It's very, very nice. Definitely glad I got this guy. Sorry, Busters, that the lighting is definitely not doing him justice. Oops, so sorry. But yeah, this one does not quite stay on, so it is a bit hard. So I'm just gonna have it lean up against the wing for now, just when I'm showing it off, and then figure out what to do with it later. Luckily, if I really do need to, I'm just gonna prop it like that. So as I live in Japan, I am lucky to get their customer service, so I could definitely email them and have them just send me a replacement. So I just wanted to get that out there for, you know, for those who also collect this are in Japan. We do have that option. So just want to, so sorry, Busters. So I'm just gonna put it on the wrong way, just so I can kind of like pick it in there like that, so it doesn't fall off. So as always, with a size comparison, here it is next to a Digimon card. This is same size as Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, casino cards. So as you can see, it is quite wide. Like with the whole width, it's about 10 centimeters, I guess. Height wise, it's about basically about 8 points, so 9 centimeters too. So it's quite big. Compare him with the baby one. Funny enough, body size, it is almost the same. Like, you can almost say the legs and stuff are about the same. Body is slightly bigger, but overall I'd say they're about the same medium-sized scale, if you want to see like that. So it's a little bit bigger, but you know, just put that. If we compare it with the first praying mantis from the first set, it is definitely smaller size-wise. So lengthwise, you know, but definitely this guy, I said in my video done a couple years ago when it first came out, it is just green plastic, so it's definitely not as nice. And then here it is with another dead leaf praying mantis. I guess they're different styles. I mean, I guess they're definitely different, I think, but I guess it's a different kind of dead leaf. However, this could have just been the same dead leaf, but they just didn't do the wings yet. I don't know. Let me check I mean, if I open it up, they do have the same type of back. So, sorry, Busters, I really don't know about this, but these could be, in fact, the same type. However, the eyes are definitely different. So, this one's yellow, this one's red, so I'm guessing it's a different species. And, you know, the leaf cutting is different, so. And my smallest mantis, the Sakura one that I in my collection, as you can see, much bigger than the small-sized version, or small ones I have, so kind of like that. So that is currently my full collection of praying mantises, like that. So definitely a nice collection, if I do say so myself, with all that. But let's just move these guys out of the way and make our star the actual star, like that. So, you know, maybe I can make it stand up a bit more, kind of like that. A nice angle for him. But yeah, so overall, definitely happy with the guy. It is quite nice, and this time it even came with the wings to give it the whole you know, thing. Yeah, so I guess I forgot to mention, but it does not come with any peg holes. If you want it in a flight mode, you'll have to get the separate stand that just kind of like puts it in here and just like holds it up. So yeah, but definitely very nice. Like the paint app on this guy is superb. Just want to show this off. Like on here, the wings, just holding it, this feels like clearish plastic. I'm not sure about the wings. It feels like clear plastic and they just painted over it, but even on the wings you can see the molded detail on it. On the wings, there's like, they didn't have to, but they did. The gradient on this, like those part wings, like just all this amazing detail that's molded. It's great, you know. It's for you bug collectors out there who are truly into insects more so than me, we just kind of like collecting things and just have to get more for the collection. Highly recommend this guy. So yeah, in terms of I guess what I want to say is honestly, I have nothing against this guy. It's a great piece. There's no regret. The only things against it I would say is at least for mine, this one here, the ball joint kind of sucks, so a bit of quality control there, but that's, I would definitely not put it there. You know, there's probably just one in like 100 or something, so, and it's easily fixed. Honestly, except for that, honestly, I don't have anything against this guy. It's really good. The eye pattern, everything's great. You know, the only thing better would be if it still came with the let me just add some lighting here so you can see what I'm talking. The only thing I would say that could make it better is if it came with the display stand from before, but however, they don't, so yeah, but it is really cool. But yeah, so I highly recommend this one. For 500 yen, you can't go wrong. Honestly, yeah, sorry Busters, I think this is one of those rare releases where I can say highly recommend it. As always, the only people I would not recommend this to are people that just are not into bugs or do not like or are just scared of bugs, because these things are quite highly realistic, as all the current new releases basically are done through the molding is done through like a scan, so it gets every detail from a live specimen, so it is almost as realistic as possible, and it's only 500 yen, so they really pushed like the limit to what you can get. So these guys are amazing. Highly recommend you get it if you have the chance, especially with the Japanese yen being so weak. But yeah, other than that, not much else to say. I hope this video helped manage to, I guess, answer any questions or questions or things you were wondering about articulation about this figure, and hopefully it helped you just make a decision on whether you wanted to get this or not. I will say as a closing remark that I think if you were interested in getting these guys but you've just want to start pulling the trigger now and you're wondering which one, I would definitely say getting from this set is a really good idea, as you get tons of different molds. You know, you get the baby one here, and then you get the big one, which when I checked online from the official website, you can check in the description below. It is not quite the same as the original one from the set 1. It's definitely going to be smaller, because I can tell already this original one, these wings are actually like 2 pieces, and the new one is just 1, so clearly it can fit in the capsule, meaning it's much smaller. However, I would say that just having them all in the same scale in itself is worth it, getting it again. And then basically it's 4 different molds, which is amazing. You get the baby one, a fully grown one, so like a normal generic one, this one with the dead leaf style, and then these guys are just 2 different variations of green, which is similar to this. However, the leaf is like a healthy leaf, and it's quite nice, so I may try to roll one of these guys if I get the chance. So definitely do recommend, if you are interested in collecting these praying mantis, I definitely recommend starting with 04. It's a good set. You know, sure, you don't have this one, but it's kind of the same almost, and then you're missing out this one from set 3, but it's almost unique enough that you can just get this separately. So if you get a full comp of this 4, I think you can't go wrong with this one. Sorry, Busters, been rambling on a bit, but yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and I hope this video was informative to you in making a decision. As always, this is Buster-kun here, off to get its pumpkin and spice.